riders. He's Hayden, he's Matt, she's Gianna, she's Emma, I'm Dan, and together we are Blunder Bus. Honk, honk. Our first game tonight we're going to play is called Love Letter. Jimmy and I are going to be writing a love letter, trying to, as one brain, two people with one brain, and Emma is going to be receiving our love letter and replying. What we need from you is a person or organization that doesn't usually get a lot of love, you know, like the Department of Trash or Waste, okay?
IRS.
IRS, what?
I was going to say IRS.
Okay.
Occupational Health Services.
Occupational Health Services, and the others?
Fish and Wildlife.
Fish and Wildlife. I like Fish and Wildlife. Okay. Dear Fish and Wildlife, I am pissed. What are you doing with my fish? The lake where I fish is void of fish. Sincerely, Bob.
Dear Bob, without more information about your specific lake, I can't give you too much information about where your fish have gone, but might I suggest you have overfished in that area? We don't steal fish. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks, Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Dear Department of Fish and Wildlife, how dare you accuse us of overfishing? I think you should apologize to me. Sincerely, Bob.
Dear Bob, unfortunately, apologies are not something we do at the Department of Fish and Wildlife either. If you have a complaint, please send it to your local Fish and Wildlife chapter. There's surely a ranger there who would love to hear it. Sincerely, the Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Dear Department of Fish and Wildlife, I am the ranger and think that you stole our fish, but I might be willing to turn a blind eye if you go on a date with me.
Here, we're going to do 4 scenes in this next game. We're going to have our 4 improvisers here. Whenever I say switch right, switch left, or back to front, we're going to see a new group of people front, and we're going to see a new scene with these folks. So, to get us started, for Emma and Gianna, I need a strong emotion. What's the emotion in this?
Loathing.
Loathing. Perfect. Switch right. All right. I need a place of business, somewhere you might work or go and shop.
A malt shop.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Malt shop.
Malt shop? And what was over here?
CVS.
CVS. I like malt shop. Switch right. All right, between Jimmy and Dan.
I go by Matt.
There's a color. What's this? Just give me a color. Any color. Cerulean. I like cerulean. Switch right. And finally, Dan has something in his pocket. What's in Dan's pocket?
A tomato.
A ring of power.
A map.
I like a map. I think a map is interesting. Let's review very, very quickly. Switch right.
Loathing. Loathing.
Switch right.
Malt shop.
Malt shop. Switch right.
Cerulean.
Switch right.
Map.
All right. Switch left and let's begin.
What are you doing, Mr. Mermaid? I'm painting. Sally the shark.
Do you think you could get one of me?
Well, let me see. I've got a gray rock here.
Oh.
Now, what color are your eyes?
They're the black of night.
Are you the Black of Night, Sully the shark?
Well, I don't want to get too big of a fin about it, but yeah, that's me.
No, you gotta pump yourself up. Nobody's gonna pump you up with you.
Okay, I'm the dead of night.
Switch right.
Okay, sir, so if you can just mark on the map where exactly you saw the extraterrestrial activity, that will give us an idea of where we should send our rangers. Sir, Mr. Daniels, are you wearing a wire?
Yeah, so what of it?
You signed a contract when you came into the extraterrestrial zone that said that you would not wear a wire or distribute our conversation to the outside world.
Are you worried that the outside world's gonna learn about your alien dealings?
Yes, that's exactly what we're worried about.
Mr. Collins is really getting on my nerves. He won't even let me doodle on the desk at school. Like, it's there, everyone's drawn on it for like 15 years.
Wait, Molly, Mr. Derek Collins?
I don't know his first name.
Like black curly hair, green
Yeah,
eyes.
those big glasses.
Huge glasses. I knew Derek Collins when I was in middle school. He was the primary instigator of doodling on desks.
Are you serious? What a freaking psychopath. Is it like almost done, or?
Well, sorry, when you order 6 malts, it takes a while.
Can you just like, I don't know, do something artificial? Like, I don't really care about the whole show about it. You can just like,
Like the niacins and the nitrites and...
I don't know, like I just want like a chocolate beverage.
Okay. These are all strawberry. I wish you had told me before I made this. It's gonna...
I can't do strawberry. My friends are allergic to strawberry.
Good to know.
What kind of malt shop is this?
It's the last one.
So the aliens are in the back room.
Sir, that's just patently incorrect, Mr. Daniels. The aliens are on the roof. Thank you very much.
The aliens are on the roof.
We're going to detain you, sir. Okay.
What?
It's going to require the removal of this wire, and I don't think you're going to like that process.
Maybe I will.
Switch left.
That's me.
Alright, so honey, I think that if we go into AP English classroom, as long as it's still in 108, we can still look at the desk that you doodled on. Derek Collins isn't going to outlive this.
Okay, yeah. It's just so stupid that he won't let me do it, but he did it. Now he's a teacher, and like they promote people just because they're older than you.
That's why we're busting him, and also, yes, he's teacher age. You're not teaching.
I just think I could do it better.
You think you could be a teacher better?
Yeah, I'm a student. I know what I need.
Okay. Well, that's a huge thing to say right there. Well, here, come on. AP History, come on. Give me like a mock lecture or something. On like, Battle of Gettysburg.
A what? I'm about to have an allergic reaction over here of boredom.
Okay, I've got your 6 light on the dairy, chocolate, malts. Double fist those, that's cool.
Switch left. Come here, dark of night. Come here. I need to get some. Oh my God, your eye. There's cerulean in there. Did you know?
No, I thought it was black, pitch black.
We don't have mirrors, so I get it if you didn't know.
I've got one on each side.
Switch right.
I can't everything wrong with this and it's pissing me off.
See, this roleplay, I don't think I'm into being in
You're not in the Area 51? I thought you were in the Area 51.
I'm into aliens specifically.
You
but-
found me on the Aliens Anonymous website.
Yes, but you're having me roleplay like authority and people who don't want the world to know about aliens, and I think I just need the alien, is what I need.
Switch left.
Right here. You're just so pretty.
I have to keep moving or I'll die.
Okay, Mr. Claus is about to get fired.
And so you're taking over his role as AP History.
I mean, well, I'm just kind of like, I don't really know if like I really want that, but I thought like maybe I could be like his sub.
Molly, you talked big talk, and we follow through. In the remote household, we follow through with what we say. And you said I could be a better U.S. history, AP U.S. history teacher than he would, and
Oh, I don't know, what's Gettysburg though, please, I just need that one. And then I have everything else under control.
everything else.
Yes!
The entire time.
Yes!
Okay, it was an important battle in U.S. history.
Uh-huh.
You need more than that.
There's a lot of those, right?
There was the address of Gettysburg, and that was important with Abe Lincoln.
I know that one, I need to know about the battle.
It was Civil War, and people died.
And see.
Have you ever said anything and wish you could immediately take it back? I know I have. So for this next game, whenever I hear something I like or I'm just looking for a new choice, I'm going to say ding, and our improvisers are going to say something totally different than what they just said. So for example, one of our improvisers says,
I want a pizza.
ding,
I want a milkshake.
ding,
I want a full sushi boat for myself.
and they have to start or continue the scene using that last line that they said. So for this scene, I'm looking for a suggestion of a workplace.
IRS.
Sorry.
Recording studio.
Recording studio.
Bookstore.
Alright, recording studio.
When you walk out at night.
Hey, Bill. I'm sorry. Yeah, can you take it just a little bit slower for this next take?
Yeah, sure, Steve. Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. I'll count you in. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
When you walk out at night. When you crawl on all fours. You are so sexy to me. We get it?
Yeah, I think we got that one. We can move on to, I think the next creature on your list is a salamander. Salamander sex song. Salamander educational tune for children.
Ding!
Salamander, anti-salamander rant.
I remember writing this one, Steve.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, so like when you're sitting on a riverbed, okay, and you're just sitting on that rock, you're just trying to find a perfect skipping rock, okay? But when you pick the next one up and salamanders come out, I mean, ew, for real, seriously, why? I can't deal with the sliminess or the wetness.
Ding.
I can't deal with the cute tails and the little beady eyes because they just.
Bill, I really feel like you're not giving this your all. We hired you off of Fiverr for a reason, okay? We hired you off the side of the street for a reason, okay?
Ding.
Look, I know that your dad's like an executive or whatever, so but that's only gonna get you so far.
Steve, if I gotta call my dad, do you know what's gonna happen? Okay?
What's gonna happen?
He's gonna come down here and he's gonna bitch slap you so hard. Ding! He is going to fire you.
Ding.
He is going to probably tell me to suck it up and just fucking do it because I'm a little baby.
Yeah, your dad kind of sucks, but he is our boss, and
Could you imagine growing up with him?
I can't.
Do you know what road trips were like?
Well, I couldn't hope but over
Oh,
here.
Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Bill, Steve.
Yeah, we were just, your son and I.
I'd love to hear you continue about road trips. Those road trips to Disney World, they weren't up your alley, son?
Yeah, you didn't let us have any games or anything in the back. I had to eat pretzels with no salt or water.
Dang.
I had to play with the Chinese finger trap for 4 hours straight. Do you know how hard it is to get your fingers out of there?
Yeah, and if you would just figured it out, shoot your little brain, your noggin in there as hard as you did for anti-salamander work, then you would have figured it out.
So you read my lyrics?
Of course I did. I am the executive of this entire Walt Studios, and so I have to read everything that goes here. And
You haven't read a single thing of mine since first grade.
Absolutely not. Everything you've written sucks.
Dang.
Absolutely not. I've been incredibly jealous of the talent that you have. I felt very threatened by all of the writings that you did second grade on. And especially your mom. She tried to show me the poem that you wrote about geckos.
Dang.
Tried to show me the poem that you wrote about what it felt like to not have any love or approval from me. And I only read the first line.
I'll perform it for you.
I think we still have those tracks on file.
Please, I'm trying to turn a new leaf, so.
All right, this is Bill Wilson doing All the Love That I Never Felt from My Dad. Nice, easy listening track. Get ready, Bill.
Growing up with no love, I could only dream of not fucking up. Dad,
Yeah.
I want love from you. Why do you make me so blue?
See.
It's a quick round of one of our favorite games, which is called Sex With Me. It's real straightforward. I'm going to ask you for a regular household object, and we're going to tell you why sex with us is like that thing. For instance, if I said the cook's suggestion was a drink coaster, I might say, sex with me is like a drink coaster. I'm very absorbent. That's going to be about that good. So, any suggestions of something you might find in the back of your car?
Potato chips.
Umbrella.
Empty cup.
A hat.
Shovel.
I've heard shovel so many times that you have
Sex with me is like a shovel. If I get too dry, you might get splinters.
Sex with me is like a shovel. It's gonna take 2 hands.
Sex with me is like a shovel. You definitely want to get 6 inches deep.
Sex with me is like a shovel. If it's too short for you, then you might have a backache.
All right, can I get another suggestion? Something that you might find in your dining room.
A napkin.
IKEA
Gravy.
Table runner.
A salt shaker.
Doily.
I like table runner. Okay.
Sex with me is like a table runner. It comes out only for the holidays.
Sex with me is like a table runner. Leave it.
It's like a table runner. Most popular with your mom and grandma.
It's like a table runner, really not quite wide enough.
Oh, I don't know if we have any seconds. Quick, something find in the bedroom.
A pillow.
Pillow. Pillow.
Sex with me is like a pillow. You have to have the right position or you will be hurting in the morning.
Sex with me is like a pillow. If you have the wrong one, like your neck's really gonna hurt. I'm sore.
Sex with me is like a pillow. Lumpy. He's Jimmy. I am Dan. We are Blunder Bus. Honk, honk. Now give it up for double.